Hello, and in this video we're going to be talking about the gameplay demo which was shown at E3 2019. Now, as of making this video, the gameplay isn't out, but it's coming out to public soon, so we can probably analyse it more and better then. And also there was a spoiler warning ahead, in case you just don't know anything about it. Now it's really similar though to what we got in the 2018 when that was revealed, and that it's shoot some people and that and also a big story moment at the end. But in this one we got a bit more in depth to like the character customization and that. Like in the beginning they showed off the character creation and how that was, which I am really looking forward to seeing that, because we're going to spend forever probably in the character creation. But they also went showing off two different perspectives, you could say. We had a strength solo build, as it was called, where he could going through, ripping off the doors and that, just really getting through kind of easy-ish in a way, but this is probably a late-ish game build. And then there was also the Netrunner, which is more the stealth build, where they got to do things like hack the robots and that, and the doors open and everything, and the cameras. That's it, because in Cyberpunk it's like everything's connected to a computer and that, it seems, which is kind of expected. It's 2077 and that, and I think personally I'm going to be running the Netrunner more because it just seems more fun and stealthy in that. Like I've heard in the gameplay demo, they got someone to get an enemy to get one of their own grenades and pull the pin and explode themselves, so that was interesting. But then they also went showing off just your other things, like I guess story-ish in a way, like environment. Like they went showing off Pacifica and that, and how that's different to the other districts, how it's a bit more abandoned and that. And also they went showing off a bit more about Keanu Reeves' role, which by the way is playing Johnny Silverhand, as a lot of you probably know. And he seems to be a bit more of I'm gonna say like immortalized in a way, like because his wife, I believe it was, she's been like immortalized in like the system and that, so she's like a AI type of thing, like, and that's technically immortal status. And so at the same time that could be the same case with Johnny Silverhand, because he was that more related and that. And also he seems to still be this glitchy AI type of thing appear out of nowhere, as far as you know. Like I think you only see a couple of glimpses of him in the demo, so that's pretty interesting. But then we also got showing off like the bike and that, which was cool. Finally, and that is like works similar with the car. You can talk to people whilst on it, which is cool on that, which I imagine is the same thing with the car as well on that. So it's like, oh, I'd have to go out to talk to this person to do this just to jump back in. We also know how things like the leveling to link with the skull trees is gonna work. So like in the beginning you do your stats, like your strength and all that, and there's also got the core stat which links in with some of the skills. And you got your simple things like better with certain guns, like strength was linked to shotguns and that. But this also determines like what skills you can get and that. So like for example, if you have a high strength skill, you can get something called Gorilla Bombs, which lets you just pick heavier things up, and that. It's like it tells you what augments you can get on that. So like the Netrunner can probably get something to do with like, I don't know, the eyes or something. That's like you can hack more people on, things like that. It's like you're limited in a way, but at the same time you're like, you can expand and all that. And we've also there is like respec in that, which is good, because if you didn't have that, it could have been like gotta restart every time and all that. Yeah, and the final thing we know is that we got shown some more gangs and that, and because obviously you're a mercenary, it's like, oh, you help one gang to help do another gang thing. I'm sure we're showing that. And there's also things like you got a translator chip upgrade you can get, because there is people which speak a bunch of different languages and that, so I know that's going to be probably like a must get for a lot of people. So also it seems like you'll be able to play the game how you want, because it was confirmed you can obviously either go in guns blazing, or you can complete the game without shooting a single bullet and that, which respect to CD Projekt Red for that. And also I'm looking forward to playing this game, so it's going to be play how you want, do how you want type of things. And I'm sure we'll be able to get more details, and I'll be able to do a more accurate probably video of this when the gameplay demo does come out, and around Gamescom time I believe it is. So hopefully you've enjoyed this quick rundown of just what we're expecting and what we do know. I'm hyped for this game, and I know a lot of you will be, so remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.